So, this is my very first ever attempt on a hardcore player. And of course, I started with my favorite class, which is the Summoning Druid. So, what I have been doing, I walked it from nothing. First of all, I want to say that I walked the Summoning Druid a bazillion times at Battle.net, but as a shared stash walk mostly. Maybe one time I did it on a ladder fresh start. I don't even think I have done so. So I do know all about its breakpoints and gear and basing slot gear for each level, but I'm playing single player and hardcore. So what did I do? The very first thing that I was thinking I would be finding was Saigon Shield, which did not happen until very long. I'm level 37 now. I killed Andario at level 18, if I'm not mistaken, because I did run at player 7 all the time hoping for items, which did not work that good item wise, but I leveled very fast. So level 18, Andario kill. I killed Duriel at level 24, and I was sad about that because I did want to kill him at level 23 to buy a teleport charges staff easier, but it didn't happen. So Duriel is very hard, and I was thinking, I'm gonna die to Duriel. There's not much to do. What happened at level 24, gearless? I had found only this elm. 2+2 Summon Spirit Wolf, which is big deal. I found it at Act 1, and when I found it I said people may think I'm cheating because this is game changer. I felt overpowered most of the way, but Duriel is harder. It is not enough, so I pretty much had the wolves tanking him for a little time to let my mercenary actually kill it. I crafted a 2-socket spear. I don't remember the type of the spear. It was not a pike, it was something else. It was not ethereal, but it came with some enhanced damage, about 40 or so, and I put 2 chipped skulls on that. Thanks to that weapon, I killed Duriel while I was recasting the wolves to tank it, and the mercenary actually killed it, and it took ages. It probably took 5 to 10 minutes to finish that fight. Other than that, no major problems, nothing to point. I ended Act 3 at level 26, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 27, I think it was 26. It was a breeze. Mephisto was not easy but not hard, not fast but not slow fight, so nothing to tell about it. Diablo was a little bit harder, but not that much harder. I killed Diablo at level 28, I think, maybe 27. Act 4 was very fast, and what I did with my forge and my runs was searching gem shrines so I could craft stuff. I found at Act 3 a ethereal pike, which is huge. Mercenary got buffed with that pike, and I was hoping to make either Malice or Strange for him with that. So I farmed gem trimes until I could use Perfect Amethyst, Raw, and M to roll sockets for it, and it rolled one socket. And I inserted a shaped sapphire to have some ship code damage, and it was sad because it could have been a Malice or a Strange now, and it would have a gigantic damage for normal farming, but it didn't went my way. And with my forge I made the sapphire, and with the gem shrines I made a perfect ruby, and I've crafted a blood elm for him, which rolled fantastic on the first and only try so far. Perfect leech and perfect deadly strike. That elm made the mercenary survive better because at Act 4 and on it started to fall off without the leeching. I was hoping to find a twitch throw so it could hit faster, but I did not. I still didn't find twitch throw. This set with twitch throw would have been fantastic. At some point I found this 1 to summoning skill spelt, which is huge. It is very nice. I wish I was level 15 when I found it. Actually I didn't, because the summon spirit is the best summoning until it fall off around level 40 or so, when the next one, which is called the Darwolf, starts to become better, but the spirits are the best in slot for a really big time. So what do we do? I maxed it, and I did only one hard point at Darwolf because the Summon Grizzly has synergy on the damage, so I need to max it before I start putting Summon Darwolf's points. I think it only raises the attack rating, I don't know by heart. And while I couldn't put points here, I buffed the Wolverine a bit, so it is level 8 now. So what did I find? I found at Act 5 the Jade Tandu to cap my poison resistance, so it is GG. And I did find at Players 1 Tower the Hotspur, which is fantastic. I was using this amulet to have the 90, but I do need the magic find, because after killing Duriel, after killing Bale, what did I do? I don't wanna walk Nightmare, I wanna magic find, so I've been farming Mephisto to find the Chance Guard's gloves to upgrade this one. Right now I have 16, 35, 41, 53% magic find, which is good, but I want to have at least 100 before I move on, so I can really find stuff. And at Act 5 farming, I don't remember where I found it. At some cave I found Simons, which is huge, made my damage fantastic. So if I make gems, right now I'm farming gems and runes. What I wanna make with the gems? I wanna make fire resistance and light resistance rings to upgrade those, like this one, this cobalt. I also wanna farm runes to craft. I wanna do a blood armor for the mercenary if I don't ever find Twitch Throw, but as you can see, my ruby stash right now is not the greatest. Eventually it will fall, and maybe if I upgrade the weapon or find another ethereal pike, or maybe even a lens. Ethereal lens would be very nice. I'll put this perfect school, or even a raw rune, the M rune for a good leech. So this is it. After I entered Nightmare, I resetted my maps until I got this very good map for Mephisto farming. And what I do is that I simply come here with the teleport staff. When I'm about to enter, I type player 7 and I come here. I run like a madman. I use 2 charges per run. 1, 2. And I start recasting if I need. And I was starting to check that at the moment 5 wolves are about even with the bear, so I prefer using wolves to protect me while I go through those fire guys. And I use the magic gear to maximize my odds, and I've been finding those little set things like this one, the previous run, which is nice for 40 more life, but for the running I wanna have MF, Magic Find. But this is nice, almost perfect Sanders. Maybe if I find Sanders boots, which is huge walking, and pair with that, if I do find the complete Sanders set, I can have 50 more Magic Find. And I will have 1 to all skills, which will be the same as this. So I will keep my damage and have 50 more. That may be enough to move on. I'll have about 100 MF. I come here. I always check the check the stash. Opa. Not this time. And I sell stuff normally. Where is it? Here. I come here. On the best case scenario, I re-obtain the money I used for 2 charges, which didn't happen this time. If I sell this, 2k. If I try to repair that, 80k. So not good, but this is life. Well, I didn't plan to stream it. I was playing it only for fun, but the run went so well. I found so much nice gear. I found this Chimmering Grand Charm, which is huge, and this walking one was not that huge, but I'm using it. I found some unique. Oh, I found this, the Dark Glow, which I can use to farm Hydras, the council, if I wanted to. Not anymore, because I exchanged my belt. I used to be 95% fire resistance. I need to find a perfect ruby so I can do that. Maybe I can use that strat for Nightmare Council. Oh, wait a second, I was not using the boots. That is why. 95. I can use that to maybe farm Nightmare Council. We'll see. Thank you very much for watching it. Have you all a good one. Please subscribe, make a comment. Wish me luck on this very first ever hardcore attempt. And I haven't been playing single player for 4 years and a half, I think, so that is refreshing as well. So huge shout out to single player community out there. See you guys.